And darling, I'm bleeding, and your love killing. I'll show you love. I thought that you'd believe in me, but I don't trust you.
Hello. 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 Yo, what's up, Hey, it's your girl Kat coming to you with another video. Okay, so today, we're gonna talk about the don'ts of college. Now first, I know we talked about the do's. Well, now it's time for the do-nots. So without further ado, I'm gonna present to you the don'ts. So let's go. So number one is don't take on more than you can handle. Always make sure that you have enough on your plate, but just enough so that you can handle it all. You don't ever want to overwhelm yourself because it's really easy for your stress levels to rise. You want to make sure that you're not adding to your plate because you're going to add stress onto yourself, and you're going to add on things that you think you can take at the moment and you really just can't handle it. So you just want to make sure that you know your limits and you know how much you can handle, and you know yourself. Because if you know you and you know that you could push through things, then by all means push through it. But if you really just are one of those people where you have to do one thing at a time and you have to take your time doing those things and have them all lined up, then make sure that you follow my last video and have that planner and the desk calendar so that you know all the activities that you have lined up for that day, so that you don't overbook, that you don't double book, and you're always keeping yourself happy. Next, don't expect it to be like the movies. So movies lie all the time. High School Musical lied, Pitch Perfect lied, Drumline lied, American Pie lied. The only movie that was close to the truth was Monsters University. Congratulations, Disney. Third, don't count on your roommate being your BFF. That happens to maybe like 1 in every 30, 45 college students. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, yeah, you might be friends with your roommate, but 9 times out of 10, you're probably not gonna be BFFs and buddy and let's go everywhere together, you know what I'm saying? Like, my first roommate, she was cool, we had some stuff in common, and she was like a mom, so like we would go to parties and stuff, and she would just have like keep a lookout, and like she would drive us places. Like, she took me to go get my first tattoo. Her mom came in and told me like, hey, basically like, I'm family, and like, oh, you're cool and stuff like that. So I mean, my first roommate was cool, and my suite mates, like, we all got along, we shared stuff, we didn't mind cleaning up, like, it was just stuff like that, but we had a mutual agreement and we all liked each other. Now, I mean, that's not to say that you're always going to have those situations, because you're always going to have people that you don't like and that you don't want to live with, or that you don't want to be suite mates with because they're disgusting or they don't do things properly. But you have to learn to deal with those situations accordingly. And if you don't like it, go talk to your RA. Number 4, don't focus on boys. Focus on networking. You want to make sure that you're networking with as many people as possible, because you want to make sure that you always have the right contacts for whatever you need. So let's say, like, if I ever decide that I don't want to do music anymore, I can call up one of those contacts that I have and like, hey, you know, I'm really in a pinch for a job right now, and I know we study psychology together, and you know my work ethic, you know I know a little bit about psychology. Do you mind if I come and shadow you for a day, and then we talk some more about some arrangements that we can make possibly for a long-term interaction with the job, you know? So you just want to make sure that you're dealing with the right people, because even if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you can be, that was wrong. Even if you're in a situation where you think that you're not around the right people, you still want to make sure that those people know of you and they know how you are, because at the end of the day, everybody likes a hard worker and everybody likes somebody that's about their business. And if they know that's you, when they see you 10, 20, 30 years from now, if you are working for someone, they're gonna hire you if they're that person that you're interviewing with. Number 5, don't get caught up in your independence. So a lot of people, when they get to college, realize that they have this newly found independence and nobody is really structuring, nobody is really watching them, they don't have anybody to tell them what to do, so they take advantage of it and they go overboard. Well, you don't want to be one of those people. You want to be that person that knows how to handle their independence and is responsible, and knows how to make decisions for themselves, because honestly, like, you're gonna be exposed to a lot of stuff. You're gonna have a lot of opportunities to do things that you may or may not want to do, but you just have to make sure that you're very strong-minded and you know how to say no to things that you don't want to do and people that try to pressure you. And you want to make sure they know that, like, hey, yeah, you can do that stuff, but I don't do that. And if you're going to be my friend, then you're going to understand that we're going to have a mutual understanding that we're not going to do those things and we're not going to play those games. We're not going to go back and forth, and you're not going to try to pressure me into doing something that I don't want to do. Lastly, do not bring your whole room to college. You are not moving in. You are not moving into a new house. You aren't moving into a new apartment. You are not leaving home forever. And if you are, I'm so sorry. Your room is not gonna fit, especially if you have a roommate. Don't do it. Last year was my first year being RA, and we had people bring in ping pong doggone tables. We had them bring in dinner tables. We had them bring in dressers and doggone beds from home. When you get to college, you will be provided with a bed. You will have your own wardrobe place to put your clothes. You will have drawers. You will have a desk. You will have places to put your books. You will have a bed to sleep in while you are at school. Please do not bring your entire house to college. It just ain't right. And it ain't fair to yourself. It ain't fair to your roommate. And it definitely ain't fair to your family. You know why it's not fair to your family? Because they gotta lug all that crap back in the car. Lug it back to wherever you from. Unpack it and put it all away. It's not fair. So please just don't put yourself in that situation and don't be that person. So sorry about today's video being just 6 don'ts instead of 10 like the do's video was. I just really felt like these were the key highlighted points, and some of the don'ts that I had jotted down just reiterated on the do's, or some stuff that I said in the do's. So I just didn't want to be repetitive, and I didn't want to give you information that was just unnecessary and common sense and you'll learn on your own. Some things you just have to do, and some things you just have to experience on your own and realize if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. So I mean, that's just me. These are my points that I felt were most important, and I apologize if you felt like I shorted you on the video, but you still got some stuff that's very important information, so utilize it. You always want to make sure that you're taking in the information that you're given, because it's a gift. That's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Have a good one. Bye.